5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, Aviators. I'm your host, Ben Hall.
And I'm Logan Kuhn.
Welcome back. We hope you had a great break. Here are your weekly announcements. To start off the week, our boys basketball team plays Marlington Duke tomorrow night at 7 p.m. This is sure to be a good game. Come out. We are currently at the top of the EBC.
Next Saturday, on January 18th, Top Gun Wrestling Tournament will take place at Alliance High School. 51 teams consisting of schools from Ohio and surrounding states will be competing.
This previous Monday, January 6th, football lifting started in the weight room. If you plan on playing football, this is a good way to start and stay on topic for the sport. Here's Playmakers Report, hosted by Tristan Leach.
Welcome back to Playmakers Report. I'm Tristan Leach.
And I'm Carter Reese.
The first topic we're going to be talking about today is Ohio State running through the first two rounds of the playoffs, beating Tennessee and Oregon, putting up 40 points and putting up 30 of those points in the first half.
Well, I'm not totally biased, but here's the thing. Ohio State, as soon as they get into the playoffs, they completely change into a different team, and they just want to make a run for the national championship almost every year.
I think that Jeremiah Smith is the best freshman wide receiver this year and maybe in recent history.
Yeah, Ryan Williams ain't got nothing on him.
And Boise State eliminated by Penn State in the second round. They just loaded the box, 8 people. They're the number one defense. When you have 8 people in the box and you're the number one defense, you can't really run.
I mean, Abdul Carter kind of went out early in the game, but Penn State was still able to.
That doesn't like change the fact that they're still the number one defense, and he still got 100 yards, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Georgia eliminated by Notre Dame. I feel like the sole reason that they lost this game was because they were starting to go back up.
Yeah, Carson Beck he got hurt during the conference championship game, but Gunnar Stockton wasn't really able to pull through.
And then ASU loses to Texas.
This game for me, this game was crazy. The fact that Texas kind of blew, I think it was like a 16-point lead, and they had to take it to double overtime to beat them 39-31.
Yeah, I was expecting more out of Cam Scott about that game, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this Friday.
This Friday, Ohio State is set to verse Texas.
Yes.
This is the game leading up.
Yes. This game, there's so much riding on the line, especially for Will Howard and that entire.
I personally feel like any one of Ohio State's matchups could have been the Natty.
Yeah.
And any one of those games would have been better than what the Natty is probably going to be.
Yeah.
Penn State versus Notre Dame. I think that Penn State's going to come out on top.
This game to me, it could go back and forth. I mean, you got 2 really good quarterbacks. You got Jeremiah Love for Notre Dame, Katron Allen, Nick Singleton, but it's really not like it really is. It's just gonna be a good game, like any other college football playoff game has been.
And I got Ohio State winning, obviously. So my Natty,
by far,
I feel like it's going to be Ohio State, Penn State.
My national championship, it's probably going to be Ohio State versus Notre Dame.
I think that's all we have for today's show. I'm your host, Tristan Leach.
And I'm Carter Reese.
See you next time.
Next week, on Thursday, January 16th, we will have an early dismissal due to the end of the 9 weeks. Then on the 17th, we'll have no school because of the Top Gun tournament. We will be live streaming the Top Gun finals on Saturday, both girls and boys teams.
And now, Zane, it's for you.
Who could it be?
I don't know.
Hey Zane, I have some news for you.
Grady, dude, go away. You're not going to be on the show. You're not a junior.
That was weird. All right. Now, let's start this off with something with something. All right, Irish singer and songwriter Bono from the band U2 got the Medal of Freedom from President Biden for, and I'm paraphrasing here, contributing to the prosperity and security of the United States. I never knew a single Irish guy could hold our country together with just a rock band, considering Ireland can't keep their whole country together themselves. Now, Sabrina Carpenter has a new coffee at Dunkin', which is just brown sugar flavored. And after trying it, I could say it's a solid 6 out of 10 maybe, but barely better than most celebrity meals, and my friend spit his out. So maybe it's more like a 4 if you like brown sugar or not. Now, for all you meatheads out there, the Super Bowl 59 halftime performance will be headlined with Kendrick Lamar, which isn't his first time performing, with him being a part of last year's performance too. Although, we did just see Beyonce perform at the Christmas Super Bowl.
Jolie, 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 I'm warning you, don't come from my man.
Which it seems like most people enjoyed it from what I've seen, although I could be wrong since her mom did come out and say, quote, irrespective of whether you like Beyonce's music or not, it's as proof and motivation that no matter how undeniably talented you are, people will always, always have some negative-ish to say. She went on to continue to talk about how haters would be secretly obsessed with their daughter and shared posts of people celebrating her performance. Drake's back, by the way. Seemingly, he can't stop starting beef with people since it's the only thing keeping him relevant anymore. He dropped a new freestyle called Fighting Irish, which doesn't specifically call out LeBron James, although there is what people think are hints in the lyrics, where he mentions trading watches, which is something he and LeBron did a while ago, and how he could expose the GOAT's secrets, but is choosing not to. Now, to close off, there's a new Michael Jackson biopic coming out that's all about the King of Pop's life, and it will come out on October 30th this year, with Michael being played by his nephew. Hopefully, they will talk about his controversies, and we could see what they think about him maybe, or maybe not, doing something with children. All right, well, with that being all I can talk about, let's get back to some real news.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, that was Zane Carlisle's The Rhythmic Gazette. Thank you for watching this week's announcements. I'm Ben Hall.
And I'm Logan Kuhn. Have a great day.
Five, four, three, two, one.